Welcome back to my channel. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be fitting the steering arms completed into the caster blocks. So I'm just going to look at one of them first, and I've got the left hand side here. Now I've got these little top hats that insert, and you've got one that's slightly thicker at the base, one that's slightly thinner. So depending on which way around you put these, that's going to raise the height of your steering blocks. Now, instructions are showing it fitted in the lowest position, so that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to put the thinner of the two into the bottom, the thicker of the two into the top, and then making sure I've got the right side. Put that between the two top hats. There we go. And then you've got an M3x14 that goes in either side. So if I just get that thread started there. There we go. And get the other side started. I do really like the blue anodised parts on here. It's going to be quite an attractive buggy when it's finished. Okay. Once I've done this, we're going to fit the hinge pins into the caster blocks, and we're using those little 2.5mm screws again, just to stop them coming out. There we go, so that's one fitted. And I'm just going to do the left hand side here in this video, and then I'll put the right hand side together off camera, and then that will complete the front of the vehicle pretty much, and that's the end of bag 3. So yeah, that steering arm, it rotates nice and smoothly. Yep, very happy with the feel of that. So just check, yep, I've built that in the correct order. So now we'll bring the chassis back into play, and what we've got is got the completed caster block and steering arm. They're going to go into the wishbones with hinge pins, and then we've just got these little caster block spacers. It's just a 1mm spacer, but depending on whether it goes in front of or behind the caster block, it'll either increase or decrease the wheelbase, and the manual's showing it to go behind the caster block. So as I'm building everything as per the manual, I'm going to put that behind the caster block. It's going to be easier upside down. Get the caster block in there, that fits nicely. I'll take the hinge pin, it's going to push through. Now the manual does mention that these will be a snug fit in the caster block, but will rotate freely in the arm. There we go. So it's passed all the way through, and nice little movement on there. And then we've just got these 2.5 by 4mm button head screws, and that's just going to prevent the hinge pin coming out. So there we go, that one's in, and then I'll just pause the video, do the other side, and I'll be back to show you it completed. There we go, and as if by magic, got both sides complete. So the steering arms on, both axles, all fits nicely. Now I must mention, with the steering blocks, you've got the thin top hat that I put at the bottom, and you've got the thicker top hat that I put at the top. The thicker top hat has the M3x14 screw, but the thinner top hat has the M3x12mm. So just be aware, if you swap those top hats over, you also need to swap over the screws. And unfortunately, there are no parts left over from bag 3, so it doesn't look like I'm getting a takeaway tonight. But hopefully tomorrow, when I move on to bag 4, there'll be some more parts left over and I get a takeaway then. Alright, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.